and welcome to Term 6's first video briefing. You'll know that we've been working hard in school to improve some basic expectations around lateness and punctuality, and that's been going really well. Next week we'll be introducing kind of just an update around mobile phones. Too many students have their mobile phones out at different times, both in lessons and in social times. The government's guidelines is that should not be happening, so we're going to be going back to basics around that. It's nothing new, just kind of enforcing our current existing policies a little bit more rigorously, and likewise around uniform in preparation for a fresh start around that in September. We obviously understand that uniform at this time of year, you don't want to go and buy new shirts and trousers and that kind of thing, but we want the students to be wearing uniform with pride. All of that will allow us to clear the decks and to be really focusing on teaching and learning. Thank you to the parents and to students who have come to me and other senior colleagues to thank us for the work we're doing around rewards. Every lesson now we have between 5 and 10 reward points, we have a star student, and we have our golden tickets being issued, and students are really responding to that, and the vast majority of students have been receiving those points, and what we're working on now is what those points equate to in terms of badges, in terms of gifts, and in terms of next year working towards some reward trips. In terms of teaching and learning, because we've got students now arriving at lessons on time, staff are able to start their lessons promptly, and the learning is starting on time. We are redesigning our Patchway teaching and learning framework, and we continue to work with the Olympus Trust around Teach Like a Champion strategies, which is a worldwide set of strategies which improve the quality of teaching and learning, and that's going really well, and we're seeing the benefits of that already. Year 11 exams are nearly over. We have one major exam today, and then a couple of smaller exams next week, and then the Year 11s have finished their GCSE exams. They have been a huge credit to the school, to themselves and to their families, conducting themselves impeccably in their exams, and we hope that their hard work and dedication pays off in terms of the results that they'll receive in August, and we wish them all the best as they move on to their next steps in their learning. We move seamlessly into Year 10 mock exams next week, and they've had a couple of preparation assemblies around that, and we wish them good luck in those exams. This week we've had some assemblies around Pride Month and LGBTQ+, and that's been fascinating, and students really being encouraged to celebrate diversity, to accept students for all differences that we have, and allowing students to be themselves. That's absolutely key. We want students to feel accepted and celebrated for themselves, and those diversity assemblies have encouraged that and been talking to students around that. It was delightful for me yesterday when I met some Year 6 parents at our transition one-to-one meetings. We've been meeting all our new parents one-to-one this week to find out a little bit more about the young people who will be joining us in September. A real range of talents and abilities, and a really exciting mix of young people will be joining us in September. This is followed up with a parents' evening on the 1st of July, and then our 2 transition days when the students join us from their primary schools on the 2nd and 3rd of July, and all the parents have had details around that. We have a parents' forum coming up in the next couple of weeks. Please keep an eye out for that in terms of dates on the website, through communication. We want as many parents as we can to come to that forum to hear about the exciting changes we're making, but also shape our future direction. And that two-way dialogue is really, really important. We want to hear that feedback. And finally, can I wish all dads and father figures a happy Father's Day for Sunday, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video update.